Liverpool, Liverpool are clear at the top of the Premier League with a 3-1 win over Leicester City. Now this extends the lead at the top to, let me get this correct for you people, extends it to the top by 7 points with a game in hand as well. And that is the most important thing for Liverpool fans to know, that they've got such a big buffer from them and the chasing pack. They must be ecstatic because Liverpool have come into this season as a dark horse. They have now slowly but surely have put themselves in a position to be called title favourites. Today has been a good day for Liverpool. Got up to a shock start with Leicester taking the lead, but obviously Liverpool doing what they do, they fought back. They were relentless. They were unstoppable, and scoring 3 goals in the end to make it a 3-1 win. Guys, listen, I need to make sure you guys are doing two things. You need to make sure that you are subscribing to the Football Terrace. Go and subscribe right now. If you're not subscribed already, go subscribe right now. And the second thing I need you to do is go like this video. Smash that like button right now, because Liverpool are title favorites, people. They are title favorites. They are strong. They are formidable. They are mentally focused on winning that Premier League. And listen, I know Liverpool fans are like them to play it down, but we're at Boxing Day, 7 points clear, game in hand, and that's against Everton as well, which is a tricky game, but I believe Liverpool could get the win in that as well. So that could extend to 10 points in theory. Hey, listen, you can't not be excited if you're a Liverpool fan. You know, it's crazy settings out here, guys. Terry's okay. I think Terry is recovering from a very very upsetting afternoon for Man United. So yeah, Terry is somewhere. He is okay. We might see him tomorrow. We might not. Well, let's see. But you got me for now, guys. You got me, and that is fine. You know what? That's fine because we can vibe out, man. We can vibe out. When's the last time we had vibes on the match reaction? That's right. It's been a while, because you know why? Because I haven't been here. You know what I'm saying? So, good now, people. Hussam Raid, yes. People coming from Hussam's stream. He will be coming on as well. You know what I'm saying? He'll be coming very on soon. We got Sam waiting in the background too. So don't worry, people. We have the Liverpool fans coming. Hey, we got a super chat here from man like Din Shen. Man says, Liverpool FC 24-25 Premier League winner. Chelsea and Arsenal can fight for second. Man like Din is excited. He is confident that Liverpool can win this Premier League title. And I think they can too. Because if you look at today they get, okay, listen, Liverpool go down. That first goal from Leicester, grim. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't what you expected. They take the opportunity and score the first goal. Jordan Ayew, of all people, scoring against Liverpool. You know, so that was something where, as a Liverpool fan, you look at that, analyze and be like, okay, how do we make sure that doesn't happen again? Especially against these lower teams where you're giving them something to fight for. Because we saw for what, almost until the half time, for 40 minutes, Leicester were defending. They were organized. They were compact. And it made it difficult for Liverpool. You know, you saw Trent on the ball trying to make things happen. Passes weren't really coming off. Lots of overhit crosses. Shots not really going where they need to. Like, very congested in the middle. So Leicester was always going to make it hard for Liverpool. And especially when you give them a chance to hold on to something throughout the game, it's always going to be difficult. But the thing is with Liverpool, and we've seen it ever since Klopp came in, is that Liverpool are a relentless team. They will keep going. You can never say never with Liverpool, because they are known for doing crazy things. And I'm not saying this is one of the nights for the ages, but it just goes to cement this mentality that this Liverpool team have got right now, because everyone was questioning what would happen when Slot came in. Will it be a slow process? Will there be pain? Will there be adjustment period? And Star's just come in and got these guys playing a brand of football which is similar to what Klopp was doing, but slightly different in the way that you control games. And you can saw that control today. Leicester barely got a sniff after they scored that goal, and Liverpool were just on their ass, bro. They were on them. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool were on them for the entire game. And yeah, go to Gakpo. He gets that opportunity. He cuts inside, and what a wonderful finishing to that top corner, curling shots, and that made Liverpool's life so much easier going into the second half, because you've got that equalizer off your back. You're no longer stressed about when is it coming. You've got it now. And then obviously halftime comes, second half starts, and within a few minutes, again, good bit of football. McAllister with a great ball in, and you know what? Curtis Jones, yeah, we need to chat about Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones with a wonderful finish. The man had to adjust his feet to get that finish done. And hey, listen, if anyone's played football, when crosses come in like that and you have to adjust your feet, it's so easy to mess it up, to fall over, to skew it wide or something. But he did what he needed to do. He got it on target and got it in the goal. And Curtis Jones has been a man revived under Arne Slot. I know Liverpool fans were very, very, very unsure on Curtis Jones under Klopp. He was underperforming. He looked like he took too long on the ball. He just didn't look strong enough at times. And it really looked like, listen, at some point he's going to be out the door. But on the Slot, my man has been good. He's been a very, very good player for for Slot. Because his energy is always there. He's running, he keeps running, and he's making the right decisions. And that's the most important thing, because you had Sabazla in that role, and decision-making was letting him down. But every time Curtis Jones has played for Liverpool under Slot, you can't help but be impressed with what he's done and turn around his form under this new manager. So fair play to Curtis Jones, and well done for getting that second goal. And then obviously by that point, 2-1 up, Liverpool just playing with Leicester, toying with them, made it really easy. They could have scored so many more goals if they were just on it a bit more. And then, of course, would it be a Liverpool game without some Mo Salah GA? You know what I'm saying? Mo Salah coming in with a brilliant goal from that left-hand side. Right-hand side. That classic Mo Salah goal. 1 touch, 2 touch, bang, goal. He knew what was happening. He knew what day it was. You know what he's going to do. But you cannot stop him because he is good. And we've seen for the past week, 2 weeks, this whole Mo Salah, how good is he? He's not even better than Hazard. He's nowhere near Hazard. He's nowhere near Thierry Henry as one of the GOATs. But listen, you may think that Mo Salah's nowhere near these guys, right? But the conversation must be had. The conversation must be had. The conversation can be had. I've seen people say you can't even talk about Mo Salah being next to the likes of Hazard, being up next to the likes of Henry. But what he does for Liverpool is something called deliver. He is Mr. Delivery. You know what? If Just Eat signed Mo Salah, they would be the richest company in the world because man would always deliver on time. You know? Mo Salah is delivering week in and week out for years for Liverpool. And he deserves so much more respect for what he's done in this game. And because he ain't silky, even though I do believe he is at most of the time, he does some majestic stuff on the football. But because he ain't as silky as the Henrys and the Hazards, apparently you can no longer have that conversation, even though numbers-wise is up there, performance-wise is up there, and clutch moments is up there. So the conversation can be had. Guys, Liverpool fans, tell me how you feel in the comments. I'm going to go to some comments right now, and then we'll get back to the show. Sam is backstage. They are getting ready to come and tell us why they are finally the favourites to win the Premier League. Yes, Sam, I see you, buddy. I see you back there shaking your head. You're the favourites. You are the favourites to win the Premier League. Don't act like you don't know. You don't know. Anyway, what we got in the comment section here? I saw something interesting from Man Like Wolves F1. He's probably buzzing after that beautiful win against Manchester United. Be fair to the Jurgen Klopp. Slot has benefited Arsenal. Slot has been benefit. Arsenal has not been the same level to what previous 2 seasons, let alone Shambolic City, who has collapsed completely. Yeah, okay, you know what? Those are two fair. You can say, okay, cool. Yes, Arsenal aren't the same Arsenal of the last 2 seasons, and obviously, yes, Man City have fell off a cliff. But Liverpool still have to be there. Liverpool still have to win games. You know, Liverpool still have to do their job, and they're doing it. And you could say, oh, if Klopp was here, they would still be doing the same thing. Well, we don't know that. We don't know that, you know, because he ain't here. So you got to give Slot his credit, because many people were doubting him. Many people were saying he will not be ready to win the Premier League with Liverpool in his first season. And that's not an unfair thing to say. At the time, it's a pretty logical thing to say. But I'm not saying you're doing this, Wolves, but to say it's mainly down to Arsenal and Man City not being as good, I think it's a bit disingenuous to the team that Liverpool are and the manager that Slot is, because we've got to remember, this team is still got world-class players in that team. These aren't some scrubs who are getting lucky, you know? So yeah, for me, they're just performing to what they can do. Nathan says panel, please. Hey, listen, the panel's coming. Don't worry about that. If you're feeling sick, go to the toilet and puke or something. You know what I'm saying? Get that out of your system, bro. Don't worry about me. KJ, that is not true, though. What's not true? Castro, what is not true? Let me know. Let me know what's not true. We give Slot massive credit, but pointing out that there are just some differences with opponents. That's fair. Again, and that's fair. Like I said, you can say that. And I wasn't talking about you, Wolves. I know, but there will be people trying to discredit what Slot's doing. 100%. I think so. You got Adam. Adam here says, I think Slot needs more praise for his game management and the subs he makes. Yes, it's true. Arne Slot is brilliant at managing games. He's great. He makes good tactical changes. And his subs have been spot on of late, you know. Man like Luke Skywalker says, hit the likes in the chat. All right, okay, cool, people. We're getting the panel out. We've got man like Sam. We've got man like Sam here. Yeah, boys. Okay, so listen, before we get into the real question that I need to ask Sam, and he knows what it's going to be. Samuel,
are you gonna do this every stream, like at this
point? Do it every stream until you have the balls to admit it, bro. That's what's gonna happen. Sam. 3-1 win. Cody Gakpo on fire. Mo Salah being Mo Salah. You are now 7 points on top of the Premier League. Break the game down for me. How are you feeling?
Sam or Sam?
Oh, Sam. Normal Sam.
Okay. Make it clear, mate. Make it clear, mate. Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
As I said, the rest of the Premier League catch up. Listen, you're making it too easy for us. The game was. Do you know what? It's a thing where I've got to a point now that when we're 1-0 down, I'm not worried at all. I think it's also a testament when we played Fulham and Robertson got the red card. I think me, Sam, and some others said it, that we would rather Robertson not make that challenge if they score 2-0 and we were confident that our team will come back from 2-0 down. That's how we are right now. That's the confidence that we have in our team. That now I believe that Slot can make the tactical changes for teams that play low blocks against us. Do you know what's so mad? I'm going to go back to the Nottingham Forest game that we lost. I actually think us losing that game was a blessing in disguise. Because now you can see Slot is not having that anymore. Whatever he can do, when he sees a low block team, he's going to change it up and change it up and change it up and change it up until we score. And also the mentality of the players, I have to give credit to two players today, and it's McAllister and Gakpo. Gakpo, recently he's been scoring a lot of our equalizing goals when we're down. He's been very clutch in that sense, which is brilliant to see. And McAllister, as I said, he's it's between him and Gravenberch who's my favourite midfielder in Liverpool. But McAllister 2 assists today. That's brilliant. And he's not the type of guy to be in the midfield for GNA, but he's putting up GNA assists as well. So the team is too balanced right now. And the fact of the matter of them, earlier we had a little bit of injuries, but now all our players are coming back. I know Szoboszlai is is suspended for the next game, but most of our players are coming back. And the fact it's only Conor Bradley and Konate that are on the injury list, but they will soon come back in probably the new year. Is brilliant to see, and it's testament to Slot's tactics, how he's slowed the game down a little bit. It's not as frantic to a point where guys are getting tired. Also, his tactical changes, changing people at the right time. It's just brilliant. And as I said, like, just to round up everything, listen, we're gonna win the league. I've said this. We're probably gonna win the league by the time we play Arsenal. It's a bold statement that I make, but we'll probably win the league by the time we play Arsenal at Anfield. And listen, 20th league title, Man United fans. We're gonna be talking to you. We're gonna be talking to you.
Listen, chat to me all you want. Chat to me all you want. Until you get 21 before us, we're both on 20 in it.
That's not how it works, mate. That's not how it works.
Listen, I don't care.
If we have the same exact league titles, but we have double the Champions League, your argument is completely finished.
No. If Liverpool have the same amount of league titles as me, calm in it. It is what it is. You already got the more.
How can you say you're calm? Because then we'd have the same titles and more Champions Leagues. You can't say.
I don't. But what's the statement though? Are you trying to say that you're the best?
The statement is it's over. It's over for you, which is Liverpool.
What do you mean it's over? How is it over, bro?
Okay, I'll tell you how it's over. Now your only thing is fans and commercialization and globalization and shit like this. You can't claim you're a bigger club than Liverpool anymore for like a valid reason. You literally have no valid reason anymore. If we win the league, you literally have zero valid reasons to stay.
So if you win the league, you are the biggest team in England.
By far, 100%.
Okay,
then
cool.
to become, at that point it becomes like without a doubt, mate. You know, that point, you know. Then what makes your life worse is the neutrals that you bring up here. Like you could bring up an Arsenal fan or a Chelsea fan and be like, yeah, they have the same titles, but they have double the Champions League. So
yeah, cool. And
also one more thing,
for you guys.
One more thing. I know there's people in the chat that are scared. I know people are saying, "Oh, if Liverpool bottle it, it's gonna be the biggest collapse of the century." This, that, and the other. Keep on wishing. Do you know what I learned in primary school? If you believe, maybe you can achieve. Keep on hoping. Hold that.
Yes.
Let me talk now because this guy's just a fraudulent man trying to jinx us. Anyway, guys, Liverpool win again. You get me? We absolutely cooked the shit out of Leicester. I'll be honest with you, we just destroyed them. It was men against boys up there. I know they scored, but that's more the fault of certain number 26. There's just two players in this team that are just not good enough. 26 and 9. The rest of the team are all unbelievable. McAllister for me and Gakpo are my two man of the match today. Those two were absolutely incredible. And with McAllister, it's not even GA. Listen, McAllister is a complete midfielder. McAllister, if you want to tackle, he's there. You want to pass, he's there. You want someone to dribble, he's there. You want someone with a shot on him, he's also there. McAllister, absolutely unbelievable. And it's not even about the GA, just overall performance, elite. Cody Gakpo, I think I have to believe now he has a cannon in his right foot. But it's an accurate cannon, unlike the other one that it just hits someone else. So we have someone else in the team with a cannon, but it's never accurate, But if you know, you know. Anyway, Cody Gakpo's cannon, absolutely unbelievable. And in the first half when I was doing the watch along, there were people in my comment section going like, I'm not convinced by Gakpo. I'm like, bro, he literally created the most dangerous chance of the game by crossing it into Mo, which was literally the most dangerous chance of the whole game. By the way, if you notice with Cody Gakpo, he has a really good cross on him. Really good cross on Cody Gakpo, by the way. The shot for the goal as well. Oh my days. What an unbelievable shot as well. Like that was 70 km/h top corner. Curtis Jones, first half, he pissed me off 3-4 times because he got into dangerous position and didn't do much with it. But second half, start taking risks. And Sam knows me for a long time. He knows I don't mind if a player take risks and it doesn't work out. I'm okay with that. But take risks. And the second half, Curtis Jones was like, listen, I'm not gonna go back to this safe crap. Let me take some risks. And he took risks in the second half, made that run, scored the goal. Gravenberg, this is normal. It's just who he is. It's just who I am, mate. You get me? Salah, I don't think had his best game today. He wasn't at his best. He wasn't unbelievable. But once again, he scores a goal when he doesn't have an unbelievable performance, which is a good thing because it shows that he can at least arrive in moments. Both fullbacks today for me weren't good enough. People think it's a Robertson agenda. The guy has one accurate cross out of 12. One accurate cross out of 12, 8% crossing accuracy. Meaning if he made 100 crosses, 8 of them would be accurate, and 92 of them would be inaccurate. 92 out of 100 crosses are inaccurate when it comes to Andy Robertson. It's not an agenda anymore. Also, Jordan Ayew is 34 years old. 34 years old. And he was shit in his prime, and he turns you in your own penalty box. With Darwin Nunez, my eyeballs just fall out of my face every time I watch this guy play football. But for me, the rest of the team, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, I'm genuinely in love with 9 of my starters. Like, I love them all. If Diaz comes in, I'm in love with 10 of my starters. If Tsimikas comes in, I'm in love with 11 of my starters. So, listen, for me, we are top. We're the second strongest defense in the league now, just one behind Arsenal. Their strongest attack, 1 goal ahead of Spurs. But defensively, though, one thing we do have to say is, look, I like that at the start of the season we kept a lot of clean sheets and we were defending really well, and we really need to bring that back now. We need to stop conceding these shitty ass goals as well. It's always like a shit goal. Like whenever you watch Liverpool concede a goal, it's never like amazing play and all this. Is just a shit goal. We need to stop that. We need to go back to the Liverpool that kept a clean sheet against Brentford, against Man United. Like the first 3 games where we were defending, we were just defensively on it. We need to bring that back because defense does win you titles. Because one day maybe Salah's having a bad game, Gakpo's having a bad game, Diaz is having a bad game. We need our defense to pull us through a game. So that's why I want us to kind of just be a bit stronger defensively. But other than that, listen, I'm very positive about my team. I'm feeling really good. When it comes to your who's the favorite question, who cares? Who cares who's favorite? Because there are 2 things here. So let's say I say someone other than Liverpool is favorite. Okay, and if I say Liverpool are favorite, like what does it add? It adds no value to the conversation.
No, okay. So,
it is the broccoli on the plate. Who cares about the broccoli?
No
one cares.
Hassan, it's we want you to say it and we want you to mean it because you are a disingenuous brother. That is why. We want truth. That's all we want. You say you're a man of truth and you bring truth.
You want to know who's favorites? I'll tell you who favorites. Who's favorites is the team that must. Arsenal Football Club. You must deliver. Arsenal Football Club must deliver. Cry. You cry, KJ, and the Arsenal fans in the chat cry. You must deliver, and if you don't deliver, your manager is the biggest failure because Pep Guardiola has 1 win in 13 games, and you ain't top, mate. Okay. You ain't top. You're below Forest, mate. You're below Chelsea. How about Arsenal? You must. Don't bring pressure to someone who signed Federico Chiesa as his only signing. Have some shame in the core.
Listen, bro. This ain't about the pressure thing. Yeah, listen. Arsenal can still be the team that must without being the favorites. That's still a thing. You guys being the favorites is literally because you guys are playing brilliant football. You guys barely concede. You guys score goals, and you're 7 points clear with a game in hand. That's why you're favorites. If Man United were in that position, you would call us favorites if we were good. If Chelsea were in that position,
why are you projecting? Says who I would call you favorites?
Huh?
Why are you projecting? Says who I'd call you favorites. I said from the start of this, listen, you watch the terrace, you work on the terrace, you know me. I'm not even against Arsenal. They called me an Arsenal glazer at the start of the season. So I cannot be a hater and a glazer at the same time. So I can't hate what I glaze. It's impossible. So here's the thing with the Arsenal conversation. They're supposed to be here, not me. I'm not supposed to be here. Fact.
Yeah, but you're here.
I'm here. But it is not even 2025 yet, Habibi. Relax. I'm not favorite. Arsenal favorite.
KJ, my guy has too much PTSD in his lifetime to not trust anything, bro. You know when you've suffered too much PTSD in your life, bro, you can't trust anything until it's actually there. Until I see the league title at Anfield and I see what's his name, Van Dijk with the troop in his hand, I don't believe anything. But here's the thing: I'm going to listen. If Husam's not going to say it, I will. I didn't expect them to be where they are. I'm not going to lie. New manager, I expect that maybe they would have a opening season, finish top 4, and then maybe next season when they sign new players, things will change. But with new information, we change our assessment. And the fact of the matter is, today on Boxing Day, we saw Chelsea drop points, City drop points, United drop points, right? Every one of the teams that is challenging. No, I'm not talking about teams that are challenging. I'm talking about the big clubs, right?
Yeah.
Arsenal haven't played yet, but every other team have played and they all drop points. You saw today Liverpool play in a game where they were top favorites against a team that was basically leaking goals the last 2 games, right? And they struggled. And the fact that even despite the fact that they struggled today, they still left that stadium with all 3 points. That is the mark of champions to me. It's games like this where you're having things that are not going your way and you still manage to get out of there with a win, right? Which is important because you saw it when they were 1-0 down for most of that first half, that whole game, right? Leicester were playing amazingly defensively, right? The defense was working. And then out of nowhere, like an RKO out of nowhere, you go to Gakpo, blasted it into the net. And you're just like, bro, see what I'm saying, right? Things like that. Out of nothing, out of nowhere.
No, I'm with you, but you're a Barcelona fan, right? So you're a neutral. You don't hate Arsenal, you don't hate Liverpool, you have no emotional attachment to any of these clubs. Everyone in the chat and Omar answer the question. Chat,
Okay.
1 word answer. Don't write me paragraphs in the chat. Who must? That's the question I ask you all.
Okay, if you say who must, okay, if you say who must,
Please tell me who must. Who must win this league? KJ.
Okay.
That right up. Let me get the chat right up. Chat, who must? Who must right now? Tell me who must win this league? Who must win this league right now?
If you're asking me,
look at how many people are saying Arsenal in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Who's that? If you're asking me,
integrity and honor, answer right now.
Okay, so I'm answering right now, right? If you asking me who must, I would say Arsenal because I would expect that Arteta after what we're seeing this season with Pep's fall off, it should have been Arteta taking over, not a new manager who just arrived into the league, right?
Fact.
Let's just be clear. If we're asking who must, it's Arsenal, right? But at the end of the day, Arteta is a fraud. I know this, bro. I've been saying this.
It's not my fault. It's my fault.
But that's
I
my
don't care
point.
if he's a fraud or not.
Yeah,
Manchester City fell off. We have all heard, and I say we because I know for a fact all of us have heard this statement. If Manchester City fall off, we will win the league. Manchester City fell off. They have 1 win in 13. Why are you not here? Why are you making this about me?
Because you're the top of the league.
Don't make this about me, mate.
Hey, listen, brother. If you listen. I'll go to David in a sec. I just want to say this, Hussam. If you were second, like 2 points behind Arsenal at the top, I would not be sitting here saying, Hussam, you guys are favourites, because you wouldn't be favourites because of the history of Arsenal in the last few seasons and your history going. Oh, sorry.
Why are Arsenal not favourites? Can I give you a logical explanation?
Because they're not favourites because they're what 10 points behind you, my brother.
They're not 10 points behind. That's misinformation. Don't lie to your
How many points? How many points are behind?
Let me check.
9 points.
No, 9 points. Okay,
6 points. 6 points actually.
Oh,
No,
6 points.
no.
It's 9 points. It's 9 points. 9 points with the game in hand, by the way.
Why Arsenal are favourites. Arsenal are
they-
favourites
you
because
same
they have
games
the
played.
easiest
Same
runs in the
games
second
played.
half of the season. We play Aston Villa away, Brighton away, Brentford away, Chelsea away, City away, and Everton away. We got 6 games that are really difficult. Arsenal's run in the second half of the season is a piece of piss.
But Sam, what happens before that run? You've got games you can win. You can accumulate points.
If Arsenal
you
lose
can
to
get
Ipswich
to a
tomorrow, I'll
point
say we're
where
favourites.
that run means nothing to you, man.
If Arsenal lose to Ipswich tomorrow, I'll say we're favourites.
Okay. Before you, KJ, can I just say this?
One second. Sorry. Say that again, Hussam, so the people them can hear that.
If Arsenal lose to Ipswich tomorrow, I'll say we're favourites.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we hear. Okay. But here's the thing, because let's be clear. You guys are currently 7 points clear of Chelsea, right? 7 points today after today's win, right?
Why
So
are
you
you
still technically you still have no, because they are the only. You're the
Hold
second
that,
in the
David.
table.
Hold
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
David.
Really second.
You are
You're literally
second.
second.
You're the closest thing to them. That's why I'm mentioning you.
Thank
We're
you.
not
You're
even
second to them.
we're not even like that. We're not
No,
like
but you're
David,
but you're the closest team to them. That's why I chose. That's why I called you. Right?
And
You're the
that's
closest team to them. But
indictment on
you're
our
7
team,
points.
not
Okay,
us.
all right. You're 7 points clear with a game in hand. So you win that game, you'll be 10 points clear of the team that is currently behind you in the table. Right? I get it, Hussam, right? At the end of the day, someone who watches the Premier League, I've seen Liverpool like, you know, they look like they've got, like, if you remember like the Club Pep years, you guys had opportunity of winning the league, couldn't get it done. You remember the Suarez season. We all remember all these seasons. So I see why you're kind of like very skeptical and be like, okay, wait, let's just wait. It's still early in the season, you know, anything can happen. I don't wanna put myself out there just yet. You understand what I'm saying, right? I hear that. But I'm looking at this, I'm like, what the difference for me is, Hussam, is that this current Liverpool team, you still have a lot of the players that you have now who were there when you guys won the league. So a lot of these players, like the Van Dijks, the Salahs, the Trents, all right? What's
Two
that?
things. Number one, that's factually incorrect. Number two, we had the same players for the last 4 years. Tell me why we had 0 league titles.
No, but I understand
City-
that.
City
You didn't.
were
But no, but here's the point. Hussam, the point you're missing is because where you are right now in the table, right? The fact that you guys
I'm
No,
Gravenberg, baby. You can't
no,
resist it. You can't
no,
press me.
No, I am not
Tell me,
trying
tell
to
me,
press you.
Omar, since you know, tell me the names of the players that won the league at Liverpool that currently still there. Tell me.
Okay,
ahead.
Alisson, Van Dijk, Joe Gomez, Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
You said Trent. No, don't cheat. You can't say Trent twice. Start again.
No, okay.
Trent,
Alisson in
Robertson,
goal.
Van Dijk, Gomez. That's 5. Who else? Go
Right.
ahead.
Okay. Salah, right? What's his name? Who do you guys have in midfield? I
What's
don't
his
think
name?
none of your midfielders technically.
Yeah,
are
there you go then. Who else?
Was Curtis Jones not there?
Curtis
No,
Jones.
man.
But Curtis Jones was the youngster. He was. Okay. I've just mentioned 6 players, but also here's
Sam, we
okay,
have
who's Sam?
won
Think
the
about,
title
but think
before.
about
Oh,
the players. But look at the core. But this is the thing. Look at the core of your team right now. Your core is who? Players like Salah, right? Salah, Van Dijk in the defense, right? Trent, he's also one of the core players. Whether you rate him very highly or not, or whatever, he's still one of the core players, right?
Who?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah,
He's
I
still
rate
one of
him.
the core. But that's my point. At the end of the day, what's important is you have a core of players who've been there when you won the league. And that is what is important. It's not always about the team, the players that you have. Sometimes you can have players that win the league that are not good enough. You understand what I'm saying, right? But if you have players who've been there and been integral to why you win the league before, you can look at it and say, okay, because look at Salah, the form that he's in right now, bro. He's on a madness. And listen, I will get into that because I haven't spoken to you yet, right? And this is the thing, Hussam. I've said, for me, the conversation should start. There should the conversation of Salah being in the conversation for the best player in the Premier League. I'm sorry, at some point the conversation has to begin because let's be clear here. If he wins the league this season, he's won 2 league titles in a team that haven't won a league in 30 years. If he wins the Champions League this season, that's Ballon d'Or in 2025. Done.
Pause over. We're not.
If he wins the league and Champions League this season,
No. Pause. We're not including that Chelsea. We're not including that Chelsea one, Hassan.
Why
We're not
not?
including the Chelsea.
The Chelsea bums count Hazard's Champions League where he was eating potato chips on the bench. Stop it.
I saw that, Osam. I saw that. Sorry,
Again,
I wanted to
again,
go to David.
but my point is, think about this for 1 second, right? Salah, since he's arrived in this league for Liverpool since 2017, has consistently for 7 years, right, put 20 goals a season, constantly, every single season he's been here. And this guy is 32. Let's remember, this guy, bro, is not technically in his prime anymore. And he's got 16 games, 16 goals, and 11 assists. Yo, we're talking about, this is Ballon d'Or level form
You see
here.
how Nunes robbed him of an assist today? By the way, for the people who say Salah is not technical, Robertson.
Oh my God, did you see that pass to Nunes?
Today,
Oh my
he
days.
controlled it so gracefully, played the ball from behind to 9, and then number 9, as per
Listen,
usual,
That
smashes it
pass was
straight.
a joke,
Yeah,
man.
for
That
goal.
pass was an absolute joke.
Salah is up there as one of the best players we've seen in the league, and people who deny that are crazy. David, what are you here to say, my brother? 'Cause you don't normally turn up for these things. So.
Oh my God.
Why are you here, David?
Because I'm here to say that his Liverpool are now favourites. That's what I'm here to say. I'm saying Arsenal must. That's not changing. For me, Arsenal must.
Thank you.
And I agree 100%.
Must.
But Liverpool, for me now, your favourites. Man City, I don't think are in this anymore. The pie chart,
Oh, hell no.
again, Hussam knows what I'm talking about when I talk about the pie chart. I had us at 1%, bro. I said the odds of us winning this are so low. You don't even put us in there. It's not worth it. Okay. But I gave Arsenal like, I think it was like 60% or like 50% or whatever. Now that percentage is growing and it's going in Liverpool's favour. So right now for me, you're the favourites. I've got you at 60%. You're gonna win the league. And you've got and to me, it's not you must just yet, because there's still a lot of games left. But in my metaphor of a league title, Liverpool are on pole. They qualified. They qualified 4 tenths ahead of everyone. Okay, you're leading the race now. It's if you get caught up, that's on you, because you guys have the fastest car. You got the fastest car on the block.
Can I ask you a question, David? Genuine question, no agenda. And Omar can answer this, and anyone in the world can answer this. If I told you in August we're doing a top 6 preview show, we're all there. I told you guys, City's gonna win 1 out of 13 games. Who would you have said would have won the league? Be honest.
Arsenal.
Oh no, but that's why I still have
Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I still have Arsenal as must.
That's what I'm saying.
But at the start of the season, I remember fighting on the show with Tom Little saying Liverpool will be third and comfortably third. People were saying, "No, they're gonna be in a top 4 race." We said, "No way."
But you want to know the problem that you're fighting with Tom Little? Tom Little is the worst.
No, me and Tom Little agreed. I was saying me and Tom were the only ones saying that Liverpool will comfortably be ahead of all the other people. So if someone had said if Arsenal aren't on it as well, it would have been Liverpool. So the difference between you guys and Liverpool is not the same difference between Liverpool and Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? The gap is way smaller.
That is true, David. That is true. We got a poll running currently right now in the chat, and at 80%, Liverpool are considered favourites for the Premier League, and Arsenal.
I mean, on paper they are KJ, but that's not a surprise. They're 7 points. They're 7 points clear with a game in hand. Like, I'm sorry. If there was City, let's say City were the ones that were where Liverpool are now, we would have been wrapped. The league would have been wrapped up. We would not be talking about who's winning the league at this point. I don't care that it's December. But
why are you guys removing Chelsea from this conversation, acting like they just can't win
because they just lost? And you
but we lost to Forest at home.
Now, to be fair, Chelsea are in it as well. Chelsea,
they are.
Chelsea are in it until they're not. But the thing is, their percentage is lower than Liverpool's, and it's also lower than Arsenal. So I think that's the main thing about it. Ram, you've come in. You've been hearing about title talk. Where do you stand on this debate? Are you with Hussam? Are you is it the Cougars? The Cougars in the tree? Why are you, man? Like the little mouse?
The
why are you,
tree,
man?
I think it's
Leopards. That's it. Leopards in the tree. Are you the leopards in the tree? Are you leopards in the tree, or actually are you big dogs, king of the jungle, lions in the jungle, fam?
I don't like using the term leopard in the tree, man. I prefer more like eagle in the sky, just flying high right now, which is above everybody. You know. Look, at this point, I did all the mathematics, I did the calculations. I thought David might say something original. He didn't. He just basically regurgitated everything that every Arsenal fan, every Chelsea fan, every United fan, every City fan has said. But at the end of the day, I said give it until Boxing Day to New Year's. And Chelsea lost today. We'll have to see what Arsenal are going to do. But we have to say we are favourites. We are favourites. It's come to the point where we're at the halfway mark of the season, and we don't look like we're going to drop off. Every time there's been a blip, we've shown it's just a blip, and we come back stronger. So I'll happily say we're favourites to win this league. In my opinion, I think the main problem I felt was with City. But if we win our game in hand, what is it? We're 17 points ahead of them. I think we're already 14 ahead of them, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just Arsenal. But I said this at the start of the season. There should be expectation on Arsenal winning, but what I've seen from them, they just don't look up for it. I think it's that third season. After having such a great season last season, accumulating the amount of points that they did, I just don't think they're up for it anymore. Contrary to what Arsenal fans believe, but I'll say we're favourites, 100%.
Can I just quickly say before Rat goes?
Go on, son.
No, I definitely agree with what Ram was saying, but I also want to talk to the Liverpool fans. The rival fans, you can say what you want, but Liverpool fans, just enjoy this, because we're not gonna get these moments as much. This is what I'm saying,
And that's exactly why I'm not giving them what they want. Because every time we come up here, they either want to have a Mo versus Gerrard conversation or force me to say my favorites. I'm just enjoying it.
I get that.
Criming.
I get that. But for me, as a Liverpool fan, I'm just enjoying the moment. Me just bantering, saying I've already won the league title, this, that, catch up, all of. I feel like Liverpool fans, you need to stop telling what other Liverpool fans should do. If Hussam wants to say that we're not favourites, let him say that. If I want to say we already won the league title, then let me say that. But let us enjoy. We support our club how we want to support the club. Yeah,
Sam, I say this, seeing Arsenal fans on Twitter celebrating because Salah put up a Christmas post.
That was just
one of the most stupidest things I've seen on the internet, man. And I love it. They're rattled. They can't, they every day they think about us. And I am going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy the fact that they don't have any lives. They don't want to think about their family. Just think about Liverpool. They think about Salah. They think about winning the league where they're like 7 points behind us. I'm just going to enjoy it, man. Let them think about us. We live rent-free in their heads.
Fair enough. Yo, Rack is out for a Boxing Day stroll after a victory for Liverpool.
Rack,
how are you feeling, Rack?
No, not at the stadium. Not at the stadium. Just going for a bit of a evening walk. Going to go and see some friends. I was going to drive, but after a win like that, I needed a bit of fresh air. I thought I'd walk around, see some
Nah. Let's be honest, Rack. Them holiday meals were a bit too much, innit? And
that too, man.
Hold on, man. It's like, yo, I need to get down the pounds a little bit.
I need to get my steps in. But look, it wasn't the greatest start, but I was confident we were going to do enough to win, and it proved so. Top of the league at Christmas, and I think New Year. I'm not even sure when we play next, but ultimately, we're doing what we need to do this year. Arne Slot, what can I say? It's been an exceptional start. The fan base is obviously very happy. We just need to focus, do our own thing, keep winning games, and I think. Look, people will say what they want. I think we are favourites, and if people want to say it, that's fine. If they don't want to say it, that's also fine. You know what it is? I was on Chez's show the other day, and I think the thing with rival fan bases, it's just some of the emotive language they use. Because Chez asked me, he goes, "Oh, if Liverpool don't win the league, is that a bottle job?" Which is a classic line, right? And I understand why he asked me that. But I just rephrased it. I said, look, if we don't win the league, I'll be devastated. If we don't win the league now, I will be devastated, because from the position we're in a really, really strong position, we're more or less halfway through the season. And I think that's enough of a sample size to say that we are favourites, and we, rightfully so, we should be favourites. We should also embrace that favourites tag, in my opinion. But again, like I said, everyone is entitled to, to jump on that bandwagon or not, as the case may be. All I can say is we keep winning, and we should be looking at the Premier League and the Champions League this season. That's where our laser focus should be, because I think we are very, very capable. We're one of the best teams in Europe. If you're one of the best teams in Europe, you're capable of winning the Premier League and you're capable of winning the Champions League. We're capable of doing that. So, second half of the season, here we come.
And also, just to say quickly, right? I would say this. Let's be honest. Even though, yes, Liverpool right now, flying right now, they're 7 points clear with a game in hand. That's all great and good. But, the Premier League, it's not the first time we've seen a club be this clear around Christmas to New Year. It's not the first time. You can even go as far back as the 90s. I remember when, I think, Wenger's first full season when Arsenal won the league, United clear, or 12 points clear or something like that. And then they still ended up losing the league to Arsenal. I think Arsenal did the same thing when they were clear of United, and then United caught up with them and won the league. I mean, I've been Hussam, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm a little bit, my memory is a little bit blurry. The season that you guys, that's Suarez season when you guys challenged for the league, weren't you guys very clear in the table by December?
No.
11 points.
No, we weren't. We were top at Christmas and fourth by New Year. So, the table at that point was very, very close.
Okay.
And that was
Okay,
the year
so-
obviously we
COVID is when we won it.
Okay. No, I'm
No,
talking about
Suarez,
no,
that was
I'm talking
Suarez.
about the Suarez season. But
Oh,
my
yeah,
point
yeah.
is, my point is, right? At the end of the day, we've seen teams be in this kind of position. For me, I'll be honest. The reason for me, I'm more confident in Liverpool winning it. It's not even because of how clear they are. It's not even that, right? It's how I'm seeing the other teams in the league performing. You understand what I'm saying, right? If like even though yes, Chelsea have been very consistent, the fact that they're where they are right now, they've been doing quite well. I've been looking at Chelsea and be like, it wouldn't surprise me if they kind of fell off just a little bit. I'm not saying they're going to fall off completely like we see City falling off, right? The fact that City are doing the way they are right now, United are nowhere near, Tottenham are nowhere near, right? You're seeing teams like Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are currently third in the table. You understand what I'm saying, right? Newcastle is fifth. You've got Bournemouth sixth, right? Right now, the teams that are supposed to be challenging for the league are not around. The only team that has any kind of consistency of any sort is Liverpool. You understand what I'm saying, right? And that's why I'm at some point, if the gap is at a certain level, nobody is catching Liverpool. You understand what I'm saying, right? Because this gap keeps growing. The fact that they're 7 points clear and with a game in hand, they win that game in hand, they're 10 points clear. Right, there you go, double figures, right? And then guess what? If Chelsea were to lose another game and then Liverpool win, there you go, 13 points clear. You understand what I'm saying, right? At some point, it's going to become the gap is going to be so insurmountable, right? You're just gonna have a choice. And I feel like with Liverpool, they have what it takes to be able to open that gap because they're winning games sometimes when they're not even playing well. And that is what is impressive for me.
Look, we do have some tough away games coming up in the second half of the season. So there is with some justification as a rival. I can understand why you would look at it as a worst case scenario for Liverpool and a best case scenario for Arsenal or for Chelsea or for City or whoever you think. I understand that. Fair enough. We've still got to go to the Etihad. Obviously, that's not quite the same, but we've also got to go away to other big grounds. But when Arsenal was supposed to go on this run. They remember that like a few weeks ago they said, okay, we've got all this run of like easy games in inverted commas. We should win all of them. So they should beat Everton. They should beat Fulham, and ultimately they dropped points. And we've dropped points as well, but that gap remains, and so we should we're there. So when by the time Christmas, New Year comes around, we'll be ready.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
definitely.
Liverpool will. I got some super chats to go through for the end of the show. Everyone who's watching this right now, subscribe to the Football Terrace. You know what it is. Also, smash that like button if you think Liverpool are going to win the league. Super chats here. One from our guy Omar asking for the league.
Yeah, that's me. That was earlier.
He got that. You know what I'm saying? He got that. Man like Dwayne in the house for 47 months being a member of the Football Terrace. You absolute legend. Some say the fog at Anfield was due to Manchester Burnley. That's actually pretty good, to be fair. I've also seen an image of Arteta with a fog machine trying to make it harder for Liverpool to play their game, but that was not enough. Luke Skywalker again, obviously he knows what it is, telling everyone to smash that like button. We got what we got here. We've got man like Red Indian said Reds have no money, but we're still going to win the league. Bring on West Ham. Liverpool have money. Don't worry about that.
Listen, that reminds me. January, we need to buy 2 players at least. 2 players. 2 players. FSG, do not bottle another title for me. Please, I'm begging you. Don't bottle it.
What positions do you want to see? Do you want to see in January being fixed?
A left back and a centre back.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that those are two positions that Liverpool.
Davis, Alphonso Davis is available. Alphonso Davis is available.
That's for free for Jan.
No, but they can sign him. You can just give him some money. I'm sure Bayern Munich would be open to selling him.
Davis and Jan would be crazy if Liverpool. If Liverpool can get a striker in Jan, that would also be game changing as well because Darwin Núñez is not that guy.
For me,
Sam here says Liverpool can concede almost all goals down their right hand side. Yeah, that is why Ram said he wants a left back. God's will says Slaughter was always going to win the league if it weren't City. I understand the level headedness, but you have 4 world class winners but Arsenal must. To be fair, Arsenal must.
Yeah, but
I
when
get
you say
I get
stuff like
Arsenal,
Slot was always going to win the league if it weren't City, that wasn't the narrative headed into the season, though.
that is true.
So let's not change the narrative now. The narrative was Liverpool will challenge for the league, but if City do fall off, Arteta's going to win his first league. Arteta's going to take over, blah, blah, blah. Omar's explanation is Arteta's a fraud. Okay, and that's not my problem. I don't give a fuck if he's a fraud or not. He was supposed to be in this position, not me. And that's my
I don't
explanation.
like this rewriting of history as well. I mean, KJ knows straight off the hand because everyone been
They literally
saying
told us we're
this
finished
season.
4 months ago.
Literally, when they said Klopp,
There were
gone,
Chelsea fans who
Liverpool
predicted
fall
they'll finish above us. Spurs fans who predicted they'll finish above us. There were United fans, the audacity that they said they will finish above us. And now,
They're not real people.
now they're telling me
They are not
Liverpool, you
real-
must
they're
sit
not
on the
real
floor.
The audacity. The audacity.
We
bro.
got Karan, who is a member for 15 months. Big up, my guy. Thank you so much. We also have Holes Bleed Red. He's also a member, but he is a member for 29 months. You absolute legend. Appreciate that so much. Aiden says, "From here we must." Hassam, you're moving shock.
He's moving cautious.
I'm just not allowing rivals to bullshit their way into this conversation because you have to keep the same energy you kept in August. This ain't about us as Liverpool fans. This is about their bullshit.
Surely, as new evidence comes up, as things change, positions change. Like,
So
right?
do you say now that Arteta is a failure then?
No, I didn't say Arteta was failing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that wave anyway. You know, but I do believe he's not doing what he needs to do to
So
win
who
the
did you predict to win the league this season, Mr. KJ?
Man City.
And who do you predict to come second?
It was Man City, Arsenal, and then it was Chelsea, and then it was Liverpool. Yeah.
Okay.
So
He put us fourth.
See,
And on the show, on December 27th, he's telling me your favorites to win the league, you must win the league.
but that was before the ball was kicked. That before ball is kicked. How
Keep
do you
the
tell
same
me?
energy is the title of
No, you can't.
Hussam. I will have to agree.
Is you,
Nah,
Hassan.
KJ, the fact that you put Chelsea above us,
No, listen.
Thank you, Ram.
Listen,
Look,
Chelsea
Mhm.
might even finish second. So I'm even wrong about that. They might even be good. So
No,
what's
the
going on
context
here?
behind it, KJ, though, you allowed
Listen.
Ted and Don to manipulate your
listen,
mind.
Okay, but Hussam. Okay, Hussam. Let me ask you this question: let's say if KJ during the start of the season said Liverpool would challenge for the league, would you believe it?
Yeah,
No, I'm
but
asking
even I
you,
said we're going to challenge.
Or you said you were going to challenge?
Yeah, I said we were going to challenge, but I didn't say we're going to win it.
All of us said we would challenge.
Yeah,
Oh, you
all of us
did?
said
That
we'd
was the
challenge.
expectation.
Yeah,
We're
no,
talking
they
about from a
did.
rival perspective. The same rivals that shat on us for 4 months is now saying Liverpool, you must. What
And
kind
listen,
of bullshit?
all you need to know is that I'm not one of the man who's doing it just to try and get a one-up. So if you don't win the league, you're not going to see me doing up. You guys are bottlers, because if you really check me, I don't really do that. I'm too worried about Man United.
Let's see what Arsenal title favorites do against Ipswich tomorrow.
We need you guys to just destroy Liverpool. Not Liverpool, Man City. I need them in the dust. I don't really care. Chelsea are inexperienced. Arsenal are
Hussam
bottlers.
is having a great year, aren't you?
In-
Hussam? Right?
Um,
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
This super chat is very questionable. Man like Diddy, he should be in prison right now instead of super chatting me.
Bro, why
Arsenal-
are you sending no super chat from prison, bro? How did you even get your hands on the phone, bro?
He gets his hands on many things. Don't worry about that. Hide your baby oil. Arsenal are gonna bottle it. No, no, that was actually pretty good. No, did he? I get it, mate. I'm speaking for myself, not them. That's God's will. And Sarim, our guy Sarim, man, is a member for 45 months. My flipping brother. And we got one last one, just to laugh at. A guy made a video about Mo Salah posting Merry Christmas, and
yeah, we saw this.
You will now have a dip in form.
Exactly.
What's
man.
this video everyone's talking about? I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I need to find this. I need to find it because I need to see that, man. Igal, I love you, bro. You are.
It's not
amazing.
only a gal, man. Every Arsenal fan in the Twitterverse have been saying that bull crap. I'm telling you, they're obsessed. They have no lives.
Ram, no one says Twitterverse anymore. No one. Literally,
I
no.
don't care what it
It's
is.
top
It's
class.
Yeah,
Barrow
listen,
waste.
we all know Ram's a granddad. My man was still watching football.
Yeah, Ram is
Exactly
so
right, bro.
behind, bro. So behind.
Ram is
Twitter
that
burst
guy.
was said like
This is why
40
I
years
don't
ago.
use Twitter no more. I don't use Twitter.
No one
don't-
says
you
that
don't-
shit anymore.
You still flipping read paperback, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You're not on the digital age. Right, guys, we've come to the end of the show. Liverpool are on top. Are they favourites? We let you decide that in the comments section below. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Rack. Thank you, Ram. Why your names all sound the same, bruv? You guys need to sort that out. Go in between you all, fix that up. And Omar, thank you so much for all coming on. Guys, in the comment section, in the live chat, you guys are amazing as always. Remember to subscribe to the Football Terrace. Remember to like that button, smash that like button, and also share this out to all the people who don't understand that the Football Terrace is the place to be after every game. We're back tomorrow with straight facts with Terry. We should have Dan Lawless, and we should have Don as well, and Staffy. So it will be a very interesting stream with all the results that came along this weekend. Right, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful time. Happy holidays. New Year's is coming, so get those resolutions started. Yo, peace out.